Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now. When you think about the Green Bay Packers and their recent trajectory, you realize that this team has always been about resilience, tradition, and a relentless pursuit of greatness. But in the NFL, as we all know, change is the only constant. And boy, did the Packers shake the league up recently. Out of nowhere, they made a move that has everyone talking. They've acquired an elite, veteran defensive lineman from the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, you heard that right. The Packers, in a bold and strategic move, managed to bring in a player who's not just experienced, but a proven winner, with 3 Super Bowl rings to his name. That's a level of pedigree that can truly change the dynamic of any team, especially one looking to take that next step towards Super Bowl glory. This move signals a clear message. The Packers are serious about bolstering their defense. And when I say serious, I mean it. They didn't just settle for a stopgap or a promising rookie. They went after a player who has been through the trenches of playoff battles and has a track record of clutch performances. This isn't just about adding depth. It's about adding a leader, a game changer, someone who can elevate the entire defensive unit. The player's name hasn't been officially announced yet, but the impact is already palpable. The moment the news broke, fans started buzzing, social media exploded with speculation, and analysts began breaking down what this means for Green Bay's prospects in the upcoming season. What makes this acquisition even more compelling is the timing. The Packers have been quietly retooling, trying to address some weaknesses on their roster, especially on defense, which has been a focus area for improvement. Last season, the defense showed flashes of brilliance, but also moments of inconsistency. Bringing in a seasoned veteran, especially someone who's been to the Super Bowl 3 times and has experienced the pressure and intensity of the biggest stage, could be exactly what the team needs to bring stability and leadership. This player's ability to set the tone in the trenches, to command double teams, and to disrupt the opposing offense could be a game changer in many close matchups. But let's not forget the human element here. Beyond the stats and the accolades, what this player brings to the table is a mindset. You don't earn 3 Super Bowl rings without a winning mentality, resilience, and a fierce competitive spirit. These are the qualities that can inspire a team, especially a team like the Packers that has a storied history and a passionate fan base eager for another championship run. The veterans' leadership will be vital in the locker room, guiding younger players and setting a tone that says, "We're here to win and we're not backing down." Of course, this move also comes with some questions. How quickly will he adapt to the Packers' defensive scheme? Will he fit seamlessly into the team's chemistry? And how will his presence influence the development of the other players, especially the younger defensive linemen? All these questions will be answered in due time, but the initial reaction is overwhelmingly positive. Fans are excited, and the energy around Lambeau Field is electric. It's a reminder that this franchise, with its rich history of iconic players and memorable moments, continues to evolve and adapt in pursuit of excellence. On the other side, the move has consequences for the Eagles. Losing such a high-caliber player is no small thing, and the Eagles' management has acknowledged that. They've expressed gratitude for his contributions and wish him success in Green Bay. But for Philadelphia, it's a challenge. How do they fill that void? They'll need to look internally or seek other opportunities to reinforce their defensive line. It's a reminder that in the NFL, roster moves like this can shift the balance of power, not just for the team acquiring the player, but also for the team losing him. And with the NFL season still a few months away, the ripple effects of this trade will be felt throughout the league. Now, let's zoom out a bit and talk about what this means for the Packers' broader strategy. Green Bay has always been about building through the draft, developing young talent, and leveraging their quarterback, Jordan Love, who's entering a crucial phase of his career. But adding this veteran defensive lineman sends a clear message. The team is committed to winning now. They're stacking the deck, making sure that every unit on the team is championship caliber. The defense in particular has been a focus, and with this new addition, they're aiming to be among the best in the league. And speaking of Jordan Love, this move could also have indirect benefits for him. Having a veteran with such playoff experience and a winning mentality around can only help him grow and learn how to handle the pressure of leading a team in the NFL. It's about creating a culture of excellence and resilience, something that's been a hallmark of the Packers' identity for decades. This player's presence could serve as a catalyst for the entire team, pushing everyone to elevate their game, especially in high-stakes situations. Looking at the bigger picture, this isn't just a splashy trade or a headline grab. It's a calculated move rooted in the Packers' long-term vision of contending for championships. Their front office has been strategic in their off-season planning, and this acquisition underscores their commitment to closing the gap on the league's top contenders. The NFC North has been fiercely competitive lately, with teams like the Detroit Lions rising and the Minnesota Vikings always lurking. But with this reinforcement, Green Bay is signaling that they're not just here to participate, they're here to dominate. Of course, fans will be eager to see how this player fits into the defensive scheme, how quickly he gets up to speed, and how his presence impacts the team's chemistry. The preseason will be crucial for him to integrate, but given his experience and leadership qualities, expectations are high. The Packers have a talented roster, but it's the additions like this that can turn a good team into a championship-caliber squad. The fans at Lambeau Field, known for their passionate support, will be waiting with bated breath to see him in action, making plays and leading the charge on defense. And let's not forget the historical context. The Packers have always been a franchise that values tough, disciplined, and high-character players. This move fits perfectly into that mold. It's about reinforcing the identity of the team, making sure that every player is committed, every play counts, and every game is approached with the mindset of champions. The arrival of a three-time Super Bowl champion defensive lineman adds a new layer of credibility and confidence to the roster, and it's a statement of intent from the Packers' management. In terms of expectations for the upcoming season, the fans are optimistic but also realistic. They know that winning the Super Bowl requires a combination of talent, health, chemistry, and a bit of luck. But with this addition, the odds have certainly shifted in their favor. The defensive unit, which has been a question mark at times, now looks more formidable. And if Jordan Love can continue to develop and lead the offense effectively, the Packers could be serious contenders once again. The NFC North is a tough division, but after this move, Green Bay is positioning itself as a team that can not only compete but also win at the highest level. Now, imagine the scene when this new player makes his debut in green and gold. The anticipation, the energy, the roar of the crowd. It's the kind of moment that can galvanize an entire fan base. Just think about the impact he could have in key moments, in third-and-long situations, or when the team needs a game-changing play. His experience in clutch situations could be the difference that pushes the Packers over the top in close games, especially come playoff time. And for the younger guys on the roster, this is a priceless opportunity. Learning from a veteran who's been through the trenches, who's faced the best quarterbacks, and who's played in high-pressure playoff games can accelerate their growth. This is how championship teams are built, by mixing youth and experience, talent and leadership, potential and proven success. The Packers, with this move, are clearly aiming to create that kind of environment, one that fosters winning and excellence. So, as we all eagerly await the start of the season, it's clear that the Green Bay Packers have taken a significant step forward. They've shown they're willing to make bold moves, invest in proven talent, and do whatever it takes to bring another Super Bowl trophy to Lambeau Field. The NFL landscape is watching, and the division rivals are surely feeling the heat. This is more than just a roster addition. It's a statement of intent from a franchise with a proud history and a relentless desire to succeed. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this move? Do you think this veteran defensive lineman is the missing piece? How do you see him fitting into the team's scheme? Are you excited about the potential impact? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Green Bay Packers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This is a team on the rise, and with this new addition, they're ready to make some serious noise in the NFL. So, keep the faith, keep the passion alive, and let's get ready for what promises to be an exciting season ahead.